Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ragnarok Battle Offline. This is the third time I try to record this session. The first time I had finished the entire Acolyte playthrough, and then my video didn't record. Turns out I forgot to start the recording somehow. So, that sucked. Second time I tried recording, something came up and then my computer froze. So I lost the recording. So this is the third time. As you can see, this is Lee the second. Yes, it's a number 2 there. Because he was the second Lee I created. The first Lee was the first Acolyte, and that didn't work. So once again, we're going to be replacing this Lee here, and we're going to be making a third Lee. And this time, hopefully, it will work out. Hopefully. God, please, let it work out. Alright, so let's begin, shall we? So I'm going to be calling him Cursed. Oh, I can't call it. Not Cursed L. Cursed L for Cursed Lee. There. Cursed Lee. There. That works. Freaking Lee. Alright, so the Acolyte, the male Acolyte. So since I've played the entire way through the male Acolyte and I've actually learned how he works a bit, this will actually be a very different playthrough because I have a very clear memory of how he works and how to build them. So first things first, intelligent needs to be at least 10. Second, you want dexterity to be at least 10. That will unlock some specific moves you can use, which are very useful. After which, strength should be at least 10, because that way you can fight better. Agility, you're going to want to start building that really early, because 20 agility will unlock not only your primary combos, will also give you a special aerial attack that's really good. After which, just generally increase things like strength and intelligence, and give yourself a bit of vitality so you can survive. And then you got yourself a general starting build. However, dexterity needs to be 10 to have the special physical attacks you can do. And agility, you want to get that to 20 eventually, hopefully earlier than later, to really get a specific move that's pretty useful. After which, you would think while playing as the Acolyte, when it comes to your skills, when you're playing solo, you're probably going to want healing to keep yourself alive. Believe it or not, while yes, healing is useful, Divine Protection actually takes priority. We're going to put at least 1 point into heal, and then 1 point into Divine Protection. The reason why we're putting a point into Divine Protection is that while it also increases the defense, making it easier for us to stay alive, the primary thing about it is that it unlocks... It's the first step to unlocking your strongest ability. And the strongest ability that the Acolyte has is incredibly powerful. So we're going to want to get that as early as possible. The earlier we get it, the easier this playthrough is going to be. Healing, we're going to put 1 point into it, but we're not going to touch it for a bit until we get the strongest ability. Once we get the strongest ability, then we'll start putting more points to it. Simply put, because we don't have that much health as an Acolyte, so we can usually just use level 1 healing for most of it. Not only that, but healing gets stronger based off your intelligence and your heal skill level. So while it won't be leveling up as quickly as putting points into skill level, at least putting your points into intelligence will make it stronger anyways, even if it's ever so slightly. But trust me, you're not going to need to heal once you get the strongest ability. So, yeah. But you definitely need Divine Protection to unlock the next 2 abilities that you need. That which will then unlock the strongest ability. We're not going to be using the strongest ability for a bit. It does take a few levels before you get to it. But I'm hoping to be able to get it before like the Orc Village at least. If I can get it before the Orc Village, then I did well. Alright, so the male Acolyte. Probably one of my favorite classes to play. One of the only classes I'd probably be okay with having to replay over and over again, just because he's so much fun. So the male Acolyte is basically a monk, a fist fighter, and he's a very combo heavy character. You won't see most of it here just because I'm strong enough to be able to instantly kill these things, but during some of the boss fights or some of the bigger enemies, I like to show off what you can do with this guy. One thing to note, your normal attacks you start with are these, this little quick attack here. Of course you get the slightly stronger. I got 10 agility, so I have the double hit with it, like so. If you want to build up combo, you can do your down one, which builds up very quickly. Then you have your strong attack, which is your punch, your slide, your slam, which this is a really strong attack here. So there's strong, normal, down you have a sweep, which is really quick for a strong attack, and then if you hold slightly forward, you have that. And then you have, if you hold forward and punch, you'll knock enemies straight into the air, which allows you to jump and combo them, which this character is really good at doing. However, since I put 10 points into dexterity, I now have 2 new moves. I have this, the sliding kick, which allows me to hit an enemy twice and pull them towards me as well. I'll get into it a little bit after this cutscene plays, but it's a very useful ability if you're trying to combo enemies really hard. Because not only does it do good damage, but it also sets up for a combo and if used during your combos, can actually make your combos practically infinite. So, but against most enemies, you'll end up killing them before it's any good. Otherwise, if you do a strong attack, you have the sliding palm thing here, the dashing palm. And dashing palm is really strong. It's like the equivalent of just doing a strong attack, maybe even stronger than a strong attack a bit, while also moving towards the enemy, allowing you to start your attack from a safe distance. And by the time the enemy can react, you hit them. So you'll be seeing me using these two a lot, especially the palm thing here. Another thing to know is that these can go really far. If you dash and then press forward again, so a third time, you can go really far with them, which allows you to hit distant enemies quite easily. So they're just very versatile, very useful moves to have, and I highly recommend putting 10 points in the decks just to get them. Now, explaining how this character works a little bit in combos, one thing you usually want to do is knock enemies into the air. So these guys, once they lose their little thing, they can get knocked into the air. So knock them in the air and then jump after them, and then you punch them like crazy. That's what the Acolyte is really good at doing. So you're going to usually want to knock bigger enemies into the air, and then smaller enemies you're going to want to finish them off with this stuff. That is until you get your really powerful attack, which is called Holy Light, but we'll get into that once we get it. So for now, we're just going to deal with these things. Also, Male Acolyte is really good against big enemies because I just avoid that. I can just do this. And this is also why you want 20 agility, because agility, the 20 agility will unlock an ability that lets you stay in the air longer. Similar to how the female archer can get to stay in the air if she uses her arrows in the air. Well, the same idea with the Male Acolyte. He'll have an ability that lets him kind of float in the air and push himself up in the air, which every time you use it, you stay in the air longer, so you can use that aerial combo more quickly. Another reason why he's also really good against big characters, it's not as useful against these tree guys, because when they move they hit you, but especially we'll see it during the boss fight. But I'll show it a bit here, is that if you stay on the ground, you can do this. And you can build up your damage really quickly, and then when you want to, you can just slam like that, and it does about 1,000 damage when you build up enough. And it gets even stronger later on, so, you know. So just generally speaking, the Acolyte does really well, just in general. He's actually a really good character. The biggest problem with him is that he has lower health than normal, but that's not that big of a deal. He has a dash, which makes it easier for him to dodge. He also has teleport, which is an okay ability, and you can use it as a panic dodge if you need to. I wouldn't recommend it myself, but if you're, you know, if you like to, if you don't trust your ability to react fast enough, you can always just use teleport to avoid attacks. Teleport is also very risky though, because it's very inconsistent. So when you're dealing with smaller ground enemies, you tend to just do this to build up your damage against them. Now I'm gonna get away. There we go. I always have one hit away. Last time I also did that. I think the first time I played it was also like that. I only had one hit away from killing him before he uses like super thing. Alright, so the Acolyte can deal with this very easily and very quickly. Just walk to the middle. Ah, God, he hit me. That sucks. I can usually do this without getting hit. Now watch out, he does come back and hit you still when you're doing this. I wonder if that guy actually has a health bar. I'm pretty sure it's probably like so high there's no way in hell you'll ever hit him hard enough to kill him. But still. Alright, so these guys need to die. You die. You die. Yeah, the Male Acolyte actually hits surprisingly hard. You'd think he wouldn't, but he actually does. Which is really cool. I'm glad that they made the support character still very capable to handling himself. And it's actually possible to build a DPS Acolyte if you want, instead of a support. He does have abilities that increases damage and stuff like that, so he can actually play a pretty good high damage dealing combo heavy character, like an alternate thief kind of deal. Okay, and kill the snake. Damn it, I missed the snake. There we go, gotcha. And now this should be the snail next, right? Yeah. The snail should be pretty easy to take out. As always, this is a really stupidly easy boss. There we go. and then the next boss right after, which is the butterfly, which is a little bit harder, but nothing bad. The first level is a practice stage, is meant to just let you get used to your character. When you're good at this game, it's kind of just a really boring level, but it's fun. It's fun in its own really simple way. Yeah, there we go. Now he's gonna do the poison, which I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to go by. And then he's gonna fly over. I'm doing quite a bit of damage there. Ow. How am I doing so much damage, actually? Oh yeah, because aerial punches are stronger. I don't care about your poison. There we go. Quick and easy. This character actually gets through levels really quickly just due to the sheer DPS of the attacks. I don't know how good the female Acolyte is going to be. I'm going to eventually probably play the game again with just the opposite gender characters, just because I want to try it out. It'll give me more reasons to keep playing this game. It's a fun game. But yeah, no, I don't know. Freaking hell, jerks. But I don't know how good the female Acolyte is compared to the male one, because the female one, I don't think the female one has anywhere near the sheer like DPS that this character has. She does have a really powerful attack though, if I remember correctly, that you get after like getting 50 strength or something like that, I think, or something like that, which is ridiculous. But I think it actually is a really strong attack, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to check her out eventually. Right. She does this. Forget about that. I think that bunny hitting me actually stopped me from falling into the super attack. There we go. Gotcha. Yeah, that slam attack where if you hold down and then slightly forward and you just press a strong attack, or just diagonally down towards the enemy, and you just slam, it does a lot of damage. Yes, it does get weaker every time you use it because using strong attacks reduces your damage, but it reduces your combo damage, which means odds are you've probably built up a bit. But if you just get a few quick attacks in and then you just do that twice in a row, you can do a lot of damage really quickly. Just generally speaking, this character is just really fun. And I really like playing it too. The Acolyte's a lot of fun to play. Let's put points into that and Vitality. And now Divine Protection. Let's put 2 points into that. That will unlock Angelus and Blessing. I need to put 2 points into Angelus and 2 points into Blessing to unlock Holy Light. So I'm hoping to get 2 levels next time, because that's what happened last time. I got 2 levels into Desert level. If I can get 2 levels again, which I'm assuming is going to mean I need to not die, I should be able to get it. And then after that, well, I'll get the points needed to get Holy Light. After that, I just have to beat the 3rd level, which is the Undead level, without it, which will be a little annoying, but I can do it. And then by the Orc Village, I'll have the strongest ability my character has, which is going to be very good. So I'm just getting the XP viewer real quick here because I completely forgot to get it, even though I should be doing this before I start recording. But yeah, I should be able to get 3. So I need 3,000 experience, give or take, to get the next level. And after that, I'm assuming I need another 5,000. So I'm going to need like 8,000 or so points. Hopefully I can do that. If not, I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I won't have it for the Orc level, which is going to suck. But that's fine. I can deal with the orcs as this character. This character is a very combo heavy character. You can easily handle the orcs. Alright, so I did put all the points and everything, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, I got 1 point extra, but that's fine. That's whatever. Alright, depart. The reason why you want to put 10 points into dexterity is that dashing punch and dashing kick attack. I think the dashing punch one specifically, actually, which requires 10 dexterity to use, is required to make Holy Light very powerful. Without it, your Holy Light ability is a basic, simple attack. But with the dashing punch, it turns into one of the strongest abilities in the game. And I'll show you guys why when I get it. The Acolyte has a pretty easy time in this level. Nothing too serious. Even the boss is pretty simple enough. There are like 2 smaller bosses, and the worm causes a little bit of issue. And the final boss, that in her 3rd small form, she gets a little bit harder. But generally speaking, it's not the hardest level for him. The scorpions aren't a problem because jumping and attacking precisely is not an issue. I usually killed most enemies in 1 hit, and so on and so on and so on. My voice just went like really high pitched there for a second. I don't know why. But yeah, no, I should generally be fine with this level. I should be able to to beat it, no problem. It's like heck, my normal combo and my normal simple disc kills these things in one hit. This is why I want to put strength into this character anyways, just because you want your combos to do damage. If you want to do consistent damage, you need to put more points into dex to reduce the minimum damage you can do, but strength will increase how much maximum damage you can do. So, and that's generally a little bit more important, I feel, especially with a character that attacks so quickly and so often. Just having a chance to get more higher damaging attacks is just better. I don't know, I personally think that. But yeah. Let's keep just doing this, because that's just gonna trap everything. If I want, I can also probably do this and finish them off. And kill the scorpions. There's both scorpions dead, and you. Oh, there's another one. There we go. The Acolyte is just so much fun to play as. I think I just yelled into my mic. What did I just do? I saw that bar go red for a second. Yeah, I did. Holy crap. Freaking hell. That is loud. Let's reduce my mic a little bit. Just to say a teensy tiny little bit. Just by 10%. Hopefully that means that it might make my voice just a little bit quieter here. I might have to increase the volume a bit in the recording. Maybe. But it's better than having my mic just freaking peak or clip or whatever. Whatever the hell it's supposed to be called. I don't know, I'm not an expert. Oh yeah, these things clones. Yeah, I got. Okay. Sand guys can be taken out pretty easily. Even these guys too, if you just knock them into the air, if you don't just kill them in one hit. Item here I want a little bit of health. I haven't even tried to heal yet, just because I've been able to deal with most enemies, no problem. That's another thing, the Acolyte's actually pretty fast. Sure, he's no thief, but he's fast. He can dodge and move around quickly enough, which makes him pretty useful. He also jumps pretty high. Sure, he's no female mage, but jumps pretty good. Big enemy that doesn't really move much. Big target. I don't think this is gonna hit me. Hopefully it doesn't. It didn't. Ah, my combo went down. Oh, that one hit me. Of course, that one hits me. Ah, God. Okay, I'm being dumb here. I'm just being extra risky that I don't need to be, but it's fine. Because now this guy's really easy to deal with. Saw that damage? You saw how much damage you can do when you spam this? Look at that. Look at that. 1,000 damage per hit. That's awesome. Let's heal up real quick. Alright, these guys are not a problem. Let's just heal up one more time. My mana regenerates quite a bit quicker than my health does, so just do it to my intelligence. There, that one's dead. Now this one. Hey there, birds. Time to die. There we go. Didn't even get a chance to hit me, which they usually do because there's so many of them. You usually at least get hit by one of them, but my God. Okay, they're dead with these freaking ants. And you and you. There we go. The worm's next, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's another boss other than the worm. Oh, well, there's a lot of ants here. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Freaking ants. Stop it. There we go. There we go. That's another thing about this attack. It's big. This dashing punch thing, it hits quite a bit of enemies. There we go. Now is the Worm. Now the Worm is a problem with this character just because you have no range to your attacks, which means that you're kind of stuck getting hit by it. And immediately crouch down and start punching because his ant's gonna try to hit me. As they always do. There. Ah, Worm. Ah. I hate this boss so much. When using a ranged character, it's like the most boring, one of the most boring bosses ever. When using a melee character, it's one of the most annoying bosses ever. Well, when using a melee character that has no range, like the male magician or the thieves. If you're using like the merchant or swordsman, then you're fine, just because they have swords and hammers. I don't know if the female merchant has a lot of range though. I know the male merchant does, but the female merchant I think uses a small axe. So maybe, I don't know. Then you have like the mage and the archer to just shoot it. They're like, whatever, we're just gonna shoot the living crap out of you. Now, I don't want to die to this thing. Ah, son of a... Please just die soon. There we go. I gotta immediately heal up because the next boss I'm gonna be fighting. Not as hard as not as bad as the Worm, but definitely more lethal than the Worm. If it gets me. Thankfully though, I've done a pretty good job at earning it, and it's also to test out something against this boss because he has his tongue. And that tongue I've never been able to dodge it really, like unless I go behind him, lucky enough. But I think he can jump over it, which is something I never even thought of doing. Oh god, as if freaking out. Now he's gonna do the tongue, right? Yeah, you can jump over it. Oh my god, that's so much easier. Pluck, and now he's gonna do that. It gives me plenty of time to hit him. Even though I didn't actually build any of it up. Block. And he's gonna do that. Spikes, which gives me time to hit him. And he's gonna do the tongue, which I can just jump over. That's so nice. Now this boss is a lot easier without the tongue just constantly hitting me. Oh yeah, I can hit him during this. Freaking hell, I'm just sitting there, letting him do his thing. There we go, he's dead. Wow, I actually got to that fight only getting hit once by a wave that came out of nowhere. Cool. I'll take that. That boss usually does quite a bit more damage to me just because I couldn't dodge the tongue usually. Or it's just an attack I get through greedy with and I get hit by something. Like just like the normal wave, like the giant sand wave, and then there's like the tunnel of like sand that he does that like hits you multiple times. I usually get hit by those things. And the tongue, once again. Just giant slimy tongue just keeps smacking me. But now I don't have to be tongued anymore. So now kill these things. You. And there you go. I say I'm doing this in record time. For the first time ever, I might have to put more than two levels in a single video, because I haven't even been recording for 30 minutes yet. I'm already almost done the second level. You guys might get three levels in one video for once, just because of how strong the freaking male Acolyte is. Oh god. Yeah, god. Okay. So once again, just like most big boss things and things that are in the air and things like that, the Acolyte has no problems fighting it because you can just do this. Like so. And when it's on the ground, it's even easier. Oh god, don't get hit by the sword. I got hit by the sword. That's not good. I'm pretty sure that if you punch in the air, it's actually stronger in the long run just because you do a lot more damage. I mean, I say that because you do 200 damage per hit. It's not as easy to hit grounded enemies with it, which is why I don't do it. Which is why I do this. It's just easier to hit in general. Now she's gonna get up. Dodge that. Dodge that. I didn't dodge it. Oh god. Now she's gonna do spinning swords, which ants are the biggest threat when it comes to that because they can just stun you in place while she does it. I really hate ants. I don't mind ants in real life, but I hate ants in this game. I say I don't mind ants. I never had like an ant infestation, so maybe if I did, I'd hate ants more. Oh wow, I jumped into it. Ooh, somehow I dodged that. There we go, got her. Okay, went a little bit quiet there because I just really wanted to end that fight. She was about to stab me, but I punched her in the face first, so, you know, it works out. Ooh, I think I got enough for 2 levels. I think I did. Yeah, I'm level 4. Cool, look at that. It was about 8,000 points. Good. Good. That means I'm like 2 steps closer to a freaking getting the strongest ability in the game. Well, not the strongest ability in the game. That goes to the firebolt for the mage, because screw it, that just does way too much damage. But this is a really close second. And agility. Like if I take these 2 points away, I still can't get it. Fine, I'll put it to 14 for now. And you know, I'll put 2 points in vitality. Alright, so Divine Practitioner is where it needs to be Angelus, Blessing, and that unlocks Holy Light. Remember, you need to have both Angelus and Blessing at level 2, and that means you have to have Divine Protection at level 3 to unlock both Angelus and Blessing. I'm pretty sure Angelus is at level 2 Divine Protection, Blessing is at level 3 Divine Protection, and then Holy Light is unlocked after 2 points in Angelus and Blessing, and that gets you Holy Light, which is amazing. Now from here on out, I'm going to be putting 1 point into Holy Light and 1 point into healing for every level from here on out. So that's all I need to do. Demon Bane is also really good. Demon Bane gives you extra damage. It just makes your attack stronger. And I believe Angelus gives you a general increase to like a lot of different stats. Okay, yeah. So Angelus just increases defense to everybody when you activate it. And Blessing increases your strength, intelligence, and dexterity for everybody in range. So they are good abilities. It's just when you're playing alone, it's not as useful to use them because they only last for like 30 seconds or so. I mean, 2 points to them, they should be like 30-35 seconds. And like by max out, they're like 60 seconds on that. So they do last a little bit, but you do have to use them quite often. And when you're playing alone, you're also the only person doing damage as well. You're usually focusing more on dodging and doing damage than supporting and making everybody stronger. So if you have a partner with you, then you can definitely focus on using those a lot. And maybe, you know, skip out on making, you know, other stuff stronger. But when you're playing solo, I highly recommend Demon Bane and Divine Protection to be higher later on as well. But for now, focus on getting Holy Light and heal stronger. And if you find that your Holy Light just isn't, or you're just not doing enough damage at all, you can put some points into Demon Bane as well, at the cost of not putting into healing. I would always put at least 1 point into Holy Light every level though, because Holy Light is really, really strong. But for now, I need to get the next level done. And let's do that. It's a Payon Dungeon. A level that this character does suffer a little bit more against, because there's a lot more small enemies than there are bigger enemies. But you can kill most of them with just a single punch. There we go. Ow, ow. Not just a matter of actually hitting them before they hit you, because we know how these blue skeletons are. The white skeletons aren't that big of a problem, but the blue skeletons definitely are. Trying to do the long one. There we go. If I ever do like a punch without any enemies being around me, it's probably because I'm trying to do the long one. It's kind of difficult to do because the timing between the third like left or right and then pressing strong attack is pretty short. You're gonna have to do it during like the first half of your dash, basically. So these guys, you know what's really weird? They start on the left, the girl starts on the left and the guy starts on the right, but then they kind of just switch places like this, and then they never go back to like what they originally started out as. It just kind of confuses me why that's a thing. Ow. Okay, let's avoid whatever he's gonna do here, which is that. And she's gonna do Damn it! I thought I blocked it. I don't know if I can actually. Then I do the strong attack again. I love how they have like that little, like, their faces come into the screen. It's so cool. I love it. They're the only characters that do that too, I'm pretty sure. And he's gonna attack me, isn't he? Yeah. At least he was trying to. And she's gonna smack me. Oh, he almost kicked me back down. That would've been a combo. Which is what they do. She usually knocks you into the air so that he can knock you back down. It's kind of the point. Ow. Jerk. There you go, he's down. Now she just has quite a bit of health, so I'm gonna have to deal with her. Yeah, you do your thing. You can hit me all you want, it's not gonna kill me. Ow. There we go. Let's quickly just heal up real quick. There. So this is why I don't have to put points into heal so much though, because you can just use it a bunch in one go. Get yourself back to full health after any fight, and then just let your skill points just go back up, you know? Because you're not gonna need it for these small guys unless you have like a really bad experience, which can happen. It's happened before to me where like small guys do a lot of damage all of a sudden, just because I wasn't, you know, just because I got like stun locked. But generally speaking, you don't have to worry too much about it. And I should probably get my audacity back here. Oh god, yeah, these guys. Just keep punching. There you go. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. No. Die. There we go. And now this part here, which is really easy. I'm pretty sure this is the right spot, right? Is this the spikes or the fire? This is the fire, right? Yeah. So just jump into the air, and now they're all gonna miss you. Because they all start moving towards the position that you were in. The moment they start moving, all of them start moving at the same time, and they all immediately lock onto the position you were in. Which means if you jump into the air, they're all just gonna go right over you. Then you can just like dash across and just crouch down and wait for them to all go by. So, it's really easy to avoid this part. Something I learned during my Let's Play this, actually. I accidentally did it once and I was like, oh, that's easy. It's just a matter of timing it, that's all. You don't want to jump too early because then you'll fall too early and you know, it still hit you. But yeah, this guy, he's alright. He's pretty easy to deal with. You just jump to his face and punch it like crazy like any other boss. Just make sure you don't accidentally hit his body while you're trying to do it because you have low range. And he will hit you occasionally while you're trying to do it. But generally speaking, I should be able to kill him before he becomes a threat of any kind. Yeah, his body hurts. There we go, see? Yes, getting hurt reduces the experience you get, but it's a very minor amount, so I don't care. I just love how strong that attack is. I can just kill things like this. 1, 2, 3. Everything just dies. Damn it, you didn't die. Damn you. It's gonna be so cool, and I missed the last guy, of course. This is the rock part, right? Or, well, this is a rock part. Not the rock part I was thinking of, but... Ow. Damn rocks. Usually not some numerous on the right side. So I'm actually getting some pretty bad luck here. Ow. Ow. Freaking hell. There we go. I think that was the last one. Thank you. It's just the rock part, or is it the spike, not just the fox part? God, I keep getting all the traps mixed up in this level. I can never remember what order. I just know the fire one's the first one, and that's it. So these things, like always, are really easy to deal with. There. Really weird boss. It's like one of the easiest bosses of the game. It's no snail, but they very rarely ever hit you, and they're usually they get ragdolled around easily. But the rock part isn't so bad for the Acolyte. You can just generally just jump at it. It actually doesn't do that much damage to you if you actually get hit by it. So just don't worry about getting hit by it, just punch the living crap out of it. It'll break. It'll keep hitting you so you can kind of stay in the air for longer than you normally would. There, done. Mad Acolyte, man. Broken. Look at that. How did you not die? Freaking hell, you got really lucky with the RNG there. Now, skeletons. Gonna be falling from the sky. No, no, no. Anything but the blue guys. I want to kill the blue guys really quickly. White guys can just do whatever they want, but blue guys, no. Bad blue skeletons. I'm trying to do the triple thing because you dash farther when you do it, so it's slightly faster. I don't know if it's actually faster because of the time it takes to stop punching, but I think just the general distance is just better in the long run. Oh yeah, this girl, I completely forgot about her. Alright, watch the knife. The knife will kill you in one hit. She does it twice. Should be killing her soon. She doesn't have much health. Huh. I very rarely ever see her do her fire thing. Ah well, it's fine. Trying to do the long dash and it's just really hard to do. Damn eggs. What are these things? Why are these things even here? Why are these like these giant egg monsters with a bunch of skeletons and zombies and like fox girls? Why is there just something like an egg monster? It confuses me. Alright, so this is gonna be the spike part if I'm correct. Yeah, there we go. Run through at once. Give me a second. There's just a skeleton here just really trying to keep up with me. Hey, I nailed it. I actually didn't get hit once by the spikes, which is very rare. I usually get hit by the spikes there. Alright, and boss fight. I'm missing all my attacks here. Freaking hell. She's done for. And she's gonna be done for soon. Not the hardest boss, just generally don't get hit by his attacks. It's kind of ow, like so. Don't do what I just did, and this block will be easy. Just she gets very clear warning where all her attacks are gonna start when she's gonna do anything. So like that's a warning right there when she stands like that. And she jumps and then she does the ding, which might actually hit me here. It didn't get. She runs a lot faster than like the bunny is and isn't as big as the bunny, so you can't get much combo build up against her. You can get some good hits off, but it's just don't expect to get a lot of it. Alright, let's do this again. There we go. She's almost down, yeah, that's what I thought. This one shouldn't take too long. I did hit her a bit, but not much. Oh cool, you looked the wrong way. I didn't mean to jump over that, but she just did the wrong way, so it was really easy. I should either beat her in this round or the next time she summons things. Ah, God, I got hit by that twice. Okay, I should probably heal up. Which means I'm probably gonna have to beat her in the next time she summons clones. Well, that's not good. She kicked me in the face. That's so rude. Freaking hell, if I could stop missing, this would be easier. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Ow. Their movements are also quite erratic, which makes it really hard to hit them too. At least it doesn't help. There we go. Oh my god, I wish I could stop getting hit by that. That's just really bad of me. There we go. Alright, not the best run I've had against that boss with this character, but it will do. Am I leveling up twice again? Nah, just once. Right, because level 6 takes 10,000, not 5,000. Okay. That's fine, that's all I needed.